because there's this false expectation on the part of society that at 20 you should have figured out what you want. In fact, at 13 you should know what you want to study. At 18 you should know what you're going to choose if you're going to go to university. At 25 you must have the girl or the partner of your life. At 30 you must have 3 children and have a car. At 40. So part of the challenge is the noise we get from the outside.
I can't make a move. I go fast, I don't know the truth. Real life strikes 1, 2, and you're out. Was that life was easier? Knew that you would need me.
In terms of finding your why, would you be able to share a little bit more about how you found your why? Because I know a lot of people, they struggle to find that. They know what they enjoy doing and they know what they're good at, but they often don't think about why they're doing what they do and why they're doing what they enjoy. How did you find your why? And if there's someone out here listening who's struggling to find their why, what kind of advice would you give someone like that?
And that's a very important question you've just asked, Josh, because part of the difficulty in defining or landing on your why is because there's this false expectation on the part of society that at 20 you should have figured out what you want. In fact, at 13 you should know what you want to study. At 18 you should know what you're going to choose if you're going to go to university. At 25 you must have the girl or the partner of your life. At 30 you must have 3 children and have a car. At 40. So part of the challenge is the noise we get from the outside about what we should be doing at what stage. So it becomes really, really difficult to truly understand whether the path you have chosen is a response to your social conditioning or it is a response to just the things that truly, truly make your heart beat. For me, choosing a creative path was unconventional in my family because I'm the first person in my family to go to university, and then I come home and I tell them that I want to work in advertising. And my grandmother, bless her cotton socks, she was about 99 when she came to visit, and she said to me, I thought you said you work in advertising. And I said, yes, I do, Gogo. And she said, but I sit and watch television and I don't see you in the ads. So I then had to explain to her that I am not in the advert, but I create the advertising. So part of how I landed on my why was to ask myself deeply the questions of what drives my choices. Because what drives your choice is in close alignment to what feeds you. If you're going to be building your life from the inside out, then you're going to start with an internal reflection that says, who am I and what drives my choices? If your choices are driven by your own internal compass, then you're going to land in a much more foundational place. But if your choices are driven by what's popular in society, what people tell you should be doing, then you're going to be flitting and floating for the longest time. I was 30 when I finally got to have this come to the mountain conversation with myself, which is, what do I want to do for the rest of my life? How might I make a contribution in society? Because even from young, I mean, we didn't have a lot of material comfort, but I always knew that I wanted to be someone of substance. I was very clear that I wanted to make a contribution because everything I had known at that time I had read in a book. So I wanted to be able to write something so that others who come after me also have the benefit of learning from something that I had done or something that I had created.